there, welcome to Createful Art. We're celebrating Createful Christmas, and today I would love to show you how to paint an ornament using colors of the season. This tutorial is part of the event called Createful Christmas. Createful Christmas is a gift I give to my subscribers. If you haven't already, go subscribe at createfulart.com so you can have access to more Createful Christmas content. Let's get started by gathering the art supplies that we will be using in this art tutorial. The supplies that I use are in the description below. Alright, the first step to this is you're going to pick a background color. Now I've seen a lot of the lime green that has been in style for a little while. I'm not sure if it's the color this year, but whatever the color is this year that's popular, go ahead and do the background that color. But I'm going to go with the lime green. So I'm going to show you how to make it with phthalo cyan green blue shade, cadmium yellow, and white. But you're going to have a lot of yellow. Just a little bit of this white. Okay. And then watch me as I pull these colors together. I'm going to start with adding a little bit of this green to the yellow. Okay. That way I can add as I need to. A little bit more. See how that's really good lime green there? Now if I add a little white to it, it's going to mintify it a little. But it's also going to lighten it. Okay, and see, I got that lime green color. Right, now you can go ahead and paint the background. So for this step, you're going to want a round object to trace around, and this whip topping container is perfect. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to almost reach the very bottom here. Okay, and then I'm going to use a watercolor pencil to trace around this. That way the line will just disappear when you're painting it. And then you're ready for the next step. For this step you're going to want some black paint. Now I recommend using some chalkboard black paint. It looks really cool with this, with the shiny background and the matte of the chalkboard paint. And you can also use chalkboard markers on your ornament to say whatever you want to say. But you can just use regular black acrylics. And so you're going to grab your flat brush and you're going to go along the edges of your line here. You're going to go all the way around, being sure that your edge lines up with the edge. That way it will just fill in where it needs to go. Once you've gone all the way around, you can start taking your black and going side to side, dragging that black in the center. Okay. So just go ahead and fill this in. Make sure that you don't have any green showing. Now for this step, you're going to add a little shine to your ornament. And you want to just dip your brush very, very slightly in the white. So come in about an inch or so. Go around like that. Try to follow it around. Okay, and then do another one on the edge. And if you're using chalkboard paint, you would do this with your chalk, not with paint. And this just gives a little dimension. Add a little white on the other side. Same thing, one along the very edge. And then another one about an inch in. And go over to kind of smooth out the lines. If you're using chalkboard paint and you're using chalk, you just take your finger and you just smudge it with your finger. Okay, and then you're ready for the next step. For this step you're making a gold, so all you're going to need is your black, your yellow, and a little bit of your red. I'm going to mix with my flat brush. I'm just adding a little bit of black to my yellow. And see how that pulls in some of the green. Just pulling that red. And bring in that gold color. So go ahead and make your gold, and you'll be ready for this step. I'm going to grab my round brush that's skinny. Okay. I'm going to grab a little bit of the darker gold for this. And what I'm doing is I'm making a jagged line right here. Jaggy. Okay. And then come in. Two lines coming in. And then a line on top here. Okay, and you're going to want to fill this in. And I'm lining up my brush with the lines that I just made. The reason why I had to use my round brush for some of these jaggy lines, zigzag lines, I call the zigzag lines jaggy lines, it's because they're very small. Okay, and then at the top of this, you're going to make a loop. I'm going to make my loop with my flat brush. I'm going to give it a lot more yellow this time. And I'm going to start from this side right here. And I'm going to go around with my brush. Now I'm twisting my brush with my fingers. And then I'm going to line up that point and take it down to the other side. Okay. Okay, and I just want to make this kind of look like there's some divots in it, so I'm going to take some black and then put it in the insides of these pokes. And you see how I kind of twist my brush around to go to the top like that? So this is going to be a slanted line now. Okay, see, now I have some shadows in there. Alright, and then I can add a little shadow on the inside here, and that just gives it a little more realism. Alright, once you're done with this top, you're ready for the next step. So now for this step, you're going to want your round tip brush, and you're going to want your white. If you did this with chalk paint, you'll just do this with a chalk marker, a white chalk marker. Okay, and then you can write whatever you would like in here. Now you can look at different fonts, or you can just go with the flow. I'm going to write peace. Okay, and there I have my piece. Now I can be creative doing whatever I want, decorating this, you know, putting embellishments all over it. So I want you to take some time and have some fun in this step to decorate it however you wish. Okay, I added a little fancy to that. And now the next step is painting a bow and a line from here, and you can decide whatever color you want to do, and I want to pretty much stick to the same color scheme, so I'm going to use black. That's the only reason. It's because I want this to not like be bold. So I'm just going to draw a straight line, and I'll use something to help me make that straight line. I'm going to find the middle of this arch right here. Okay, line up your brush and just go to the top. Okay, and then you can add a bow if you wish. A bow coming out here. Looks real cute. Okay, and I want to add a little white to my bow just to give it a little cutesy like down here. Kind of bring that in to that. Okay, and that's it. Then you're done. Thank you so much for creating with me. I hope you enjoyed it, and have a very Merry Christmas. On this channel, we learn about art, we get creative, and we do do-it-yourself art projects that will look great in your home. If that sounds great to you, I hope that you subscribe, and also check out these other videos. See you in my next video. Bye!